So 2 people are dead after a missile struck a farm close to Poland's border with Ukraine. Now, the investigation surrounding the attack is ongoing, and Poland's Minister of Defense says that it was a Ukrainian missile. Now, I don't know whether or not it was a Russian missile or a Ukrainian missile, but I think what it's important to keep in mind is that you have Zelensky, which is telling the global community that this was Russia, and that what he wants to do, he's using this attack in order to get the global community, NATO states, to rally around Ukraine and spend more money in Ukraine, on the war in Ukraine, and escalate the conflict there. And here we have Jimmy Dore, who is exposing the fact that Zelensky wants us to keep us in war forever and escalate in order to get us into World War III.
Well, here is, if you look at this from a motive standpoint, what is more plausible, that Russia struck Poland, which MOD have now denied, just because they love fighting multiple fronts at once, or Ukraine has tried to do some kind of false flag to bring NATO into this conflict directly? I would probably say that one.
Now, like it said in that tweet, my opinion of what happened is that this is a false flag in order to get the rest of NATO, the rest of the member states who are aligned with American imperial hegemony, to support war in Ukraine against Russia. But we don't know what happened, and this has being investigated. But this is what they do. This is what governments do in order to lie to the public and get them to support wars. We saw it happen during the War on Terror, when you had weapons of mass destruction. That was what was used to justify war in Iraq and Afghanistan. And you're seeing the same sort of thing. That the government, the stuff like this is used to justify war and escalating the conflict. And what Zelensky wants is Article 5 to be invoked, so that all NATO member states are embroiled in the conflict. And we shouldn't be spending all this money on war when people are dying because they don't have access to health care in America, when we don't even have clean drinking water in Flint, Michigan, or Jackson, Mississippi, when people can't even afford medical bills. And somehow we're supposed to be supporting Azov Battalion neo-Nazis in the military, the Ukrainian military. And it's the same people who lied to us about Russiagate, the same people who lied to us about Syria, who are lying about this in the media, because the media is manufacturing consent on behalf of Ukraine. We don't know what happened, but they're saying that it was Russia who attacked Ukraine. We don't know who attacked Ukraine, because they're funded by the FBI, the CIA, and the NATO and military-industrial complex in order to get us to lie. In order to lie to the public and get them to support the war, because it's good for American imperialism and good for defense contractors. So the people have to, I would only hope that the people know the truth and don't believe all these lies that the media is telling them. Anyway, there you have it.